Hey, welcome to part 42. Yes, we are back on Death Stranding 2, my platinum walkthrough of course. And we just completed an episode, and in terms of story episodes, not episodes in terms of the guide. I mean, we have just completed an episode, but yes, we completed episode 11. We're now on episode 12, and for this episode, we're actually going to complete more episodes. So hopefully not confuse you, main orders. Yes, this video is almost dedicated to main orders, which is nice because for the last probably 10 hours, probably more, we've been doing a lot of optional stuff as we've been going through the main story slowly, of course, to hopefully make things a bit faster at the end when it comes to post-game cleanup. So you come down to DHV, just jump on your coffin board nearby. Yeah, don't get in your coffin just yet, just get on the coffin board and ride it down here. Yes, I didn't mean to have a shower then. I think I was a bit dirty, probably good I had one actually. But yeah, I didn't mean to have a shower. All you need to do is come down in DHV, rest, and then go back up to the bridge. There'll be just a few more cutscenes. Just in case you haven't seen enough already, here's a few more to watch. Yeah, and then after these cutscenes, you'll be back up in the hangar, the cargo bay. So episode 12, Fragile. Like Almost Impossible's cargo, which you'll find out later. So yes, come over to the terminal. We're going to take main order 046. Of course, text guides is in description, guys. Yeah, while here, we'll also grab some weapons, of course. Yes, take on the order first, 046. Do not forget your cargo. You're not going to get far without that one. Yeah, DHV will give you a bit of support during this, but not much. Yeah, it helps a little bit, but you still got pretty much kill all the enemies yourself. Yeah, you're going to craft your own tri-cruiser unless you have one with a battery and a electrical defense unit. Yeah, so create your own if not already. Yeah, battery unit level 2 and a electrical defense unit, guys. That's it, because what will happen during this is there's a chance some of the enemies will lob like a electric bomb at you, which will disable your bike. So that just comes in clutch to prevent your bike turning off. Yeah, craft a grenade launcher if you want, and of course make sure you got your machine gun level 2. If you do craft a grenade launcher, make sure it's a normal version, guys, and not the RD, which stands for remote detonation. Because what you'll find, if you take one of them on, you'll probably forget, and you'll be shooting enemies, and you'll wonder, why is my grenades not exploding? And it might take like a moment to work out. I mean, it did for me one time. Then it clicked that it's because I crafted the wrong grenade launcher. So yes, make sure you get the right one. I've just took out the normal one, so my grenades explode instantly. And if you quick here before the enemies properly discover you, remember when they first gain sight of you, they'll be slow motion for a moment, and if you're quick enough to kill them before that wears off, they can remain undetected. But you have to be quick. I mean, you could always kill these from further away, but yeah, I like to get up close and personal with these guys. I like to look them in the eye or look them into the optics when I kill them. That's it. So I'm using my grenade launcher until I run out of ammo, which is probably going to be quite quick. But I guess I do have that extra magazine, which gives me a little bit more ammo.
Nice. Tomorrow came to our rescue. Let's push on, Sam.
Yeah, obviously, to watch you don't shoot yourself. I think I might do that once or twice, knock myself off the bike. Luckily, it doesn't destroy my bike. Just damages the paintwork slightly. Right, yes, you have to take out all these enemies in order to activate a terminal. Yes, you don't really have anything else to do it, unless you maybe get there undetected. But it's quite tricky. It's quicker to just eliminate the enemies I find than messing about trying to remain undetected. Yes, that's the DHV, give me a hand. Hitting it with like a mounted gun, you think it'd do crazy damage, but it doesn't really, does it? I mean, look, it's invincible. Yes, because when it summons them like tar puppets, it's kind of like invincible during that animation. I guess the DHV didn't get the memo about that. Right, it's one more left. He obviously didn't see me there. Right, and once you take them all, guys, this terminal should rise up. There you go. From depths of hell, here it is. Yeah, connect the Cupid. So that's a way station online. Yes, that red area to the north of what's on the map, that's a BPAS. BPAS. We'll be bringing them online in the next video, actually. Yeah, BPAS. Right, once done, yeah, so you put that terminal online, get back on your bike. You can't bring the coffin board down. I did want to bring the coffin board, but you can't because, of course, some of this area is not on the chiral network yet. So you'll probably get so far in your coffin board and then realise that you have to get off it because there's no chiral network. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I bought a bike and not a coffin board, guys. So yes, as you come through, you don't need to kill all these, but I like to do a few hit and runs along the way. There you go, get a few extra kills. So you can get quite a lot of points on this mission. Yeah, once the slow motion is worn off, carry on down here, go across the bridge, and we've got a next way station. Yeah, got 15 minutes, plenty of time. Yep, he's obviously got some very strong shin pads on that guy. Bounced off him. I think it's because he hadn't quite spawned in yet, and he can't actually like properly hit them until they spawn in properly. I should have gone a little bit slower. Yeah, once you get across the road, I go right, I go up the hill slightly, and you'll see like a little path. Yeah, just up here, you see that like little path at the side of the cliff. Make your way along it, guys, up the hill slightly to the top. Make your way to that objective marker, and there's normally like 2 enemies on the cliffs nearby. That's the thing, she's got 1, and then I'll get the other one. Yep, and you normally got 3 guarding the place where the terminal is. If you're quick, you can take all them out before they discover you, like so. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Yeah, 1 more left. Right, I got them all. Yeah, 5 enemies. So then just drive towards the terminal, get off your bike, guys, and turn it on, connect it. Yep, you see Cupid. Yep, your DHV will come and park beside you as well in case you want some extra supplies. You shouldn't need them, but yes, just in case. There will be a lot of enemies on the way to this boss coming up, but you can actually just drive past all of them. Despite the game at times make you think that you have to kill them, because sometimes it'll kick you off your bike and put a bunch of enemies in front of you. But yeah, just jump back on it, be nearby, and just keep on driving.
Terminal Fort Knott is almost within reach. Now that things have calmed down, you can return to the DHV Magellan for additional.
Yeah, so continue to the objects marker. You don't have to go to DHV. I mean, you do get advice to go around resupply if you want to, but you don't have to, guys. Yeah, continue down here and keep making your way towards the objective at Terminal Fort Knott, TFK. Yeah, there will be a bunch of enemies. I was trying to remain undetected, but it didn't quite work out. Yeah, I forgot about the enemy on the left there, one of the ghost mechs, the dog guy. Yeah, like I say, you don't have to kill them all. I'm just shooting a few as I drive past. I can't drive past enemies and just avoid them. It just feels a bit strange. Yeah, so I'm just going to fly past them all. Of course, watch out for any projectiles. Try to avoid them if you can. That massive rocket that just came. Yeah, and eventually you'll trigger a cutscene. Yes, here it is. Yeah, after this, I normally get back on the bikes. It kicks you off it, and then drive past these enemies. These motorbikes don't always catch up with me, but they did here. I think it's the first time actually I've had a few of them catch up. I normally get away and trigger the next cutscene before they catch up with me, but not so much on this attempt. That's it. I think they tried shock key, but of course they can't because of my defense unit. Right, and another cutscene. So after this cutscene, you can't get your bike back because it's on a different ledge to you because the road breaks. Yes, on that ledge up there. So from here, I run forward, and soon a boss is going to spawn. Yep, it's the tentacle guy again. Yeah, so as normal, shoot his weak points if you want to do a bit more damage and stun him, and focus on his main weak point on his head. Yeah, eventually some other enemies will spawn. Yeah, you want to take this out when they spawn, because if not, I believe you can't defeat the boss until these two have been taken out. The boss will kind of just get like stuck at 1 HP until you take out the smaller enemies below him. Yeah, this is the last time you have to face a tentacle boss. Or is it? Yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't want to spoil that for you. I know you like fighting the same boss over and over and over again. Yeah, really makes it a unique gameplay loop. Yeah, it keeps things nice and fresh. Right, about got him. And got it. Right, so after this,
Oh, terrific work. You kicked
yes, we're going to just go down this slope over here and into the terminal area. Yep, this is a TFK, Terminal Fort Knot.
Terminal Fort Knot to the chiral network.
Yeah, we've got a few more cutscenes coming up and a bit more story objectives, guys. Yeah, we're going to enter the Matrix in a minute. Yeah, so I'm going to deliver that cargo. That's the story order cargo for 046. Yeah, we've got a trophy there as well to help you find the strength. Don't quite read the rest. Yeah, look at that. Not much more to do now. I think we've got 2 more to bring online. B-Pass and Mr. Impossible, guys. Then we've got a trophy for bringing on everybody to the chiral network with the Cupid. Yeah, you'll be in the private room after that. Just go back out. Yes, you have to talk to Dolman first because you can't do anything else. So talk to Dolman, and then once you get a chance, press circle to back out, unless of course you want to continue talking, and then you'll be able to interact with the door to exit. Yeah, just wait a moment, there we go. You have to go up to a bridge with triangle. And then you'll be here in the Matrix. Yeah, so I'm just going to choose, I don't want to hear it just because I've heard it all before. I don't want to hear it again.
That isn't the souls of those humans and the APAS servers.
Yeah, so I'm going to speed this up slightly because it takes quite a while. Well, I wouldn't say it takes a massive long time, probably takes like a minute or so. But as you start walking towards the press, he'll walk away. Now you have to wait a minute or two. Yeah, okay, I guess I did speed it up. So yeah, you walk towards him, he walks away, you wait a minute or two, then eventually he'll spawn again. And then you approach him for another cutscene. Yes, that should be it now. About to go back to normal speed. Yeah, so after the objective marker, just approach it, guys, to the bookcase, and that cutscene triggers. And now that's episode 13 done. And now we're on perhaps the quickest episode in the game. Yeah, I thought episode at the start of the game was quick. This one's even quicker. Yes, there we go. Already completed it. Yeah, it's just got like 1 or 2 cutscenes and that one's done. Right, and now we're on episode 14. Yeah, so from now, if you was to crack straight on the story, you could probably be done the game, guys, in about an hour. Yeah, depending on, of course, what difficulty you have it on and how quick you want to be. Yeah, about an hour. You got about an hour left for the main story. Yeah, of course, that's without cutscenes. With cutscenes, it's going to be longer. Right, so once in the DHV, we're going to go back up to the surface. We're going to grab any cargo, go into nearby Preppers and the Lone Commander. We are going to get Lone Commander to max rank almost with just 2 more orders. Yes, but in order to do so, you want to make sure you've got quite a bit of lost cargo to take to him. So yes, from now on, like I say, keep an eye out for any cargo for the Lone Commander. And when you find it, keep it with you. Unless it's somewhere I say we're going to pass by it again later, before the Lone Commander. Right, so I'm coming to the shared locker. And I'm going to check for any cargo, like I say, for the Lone Commander. And also anywhere going to them Preppers to the north, to the nearby Preppers, you know, like for example SEO, F7, Phantom Smith, anywhere with nearby Preppers, any cargo for them. Yes, take it out, as you see me doing now. Your aeronautical engineer as well. Tar therapist, I guess. Yeah, you can't use the DHV now until you've completed the game. Yeah, it's kind of locked in now until the end. So yeah, make sure you check for any shared cargo again for Lone Commander or any preppers near, kind of like around F7, anywhere near there, guys. You take any cargo for them. Once you're ready, get a coffin board and ride it down to the terminal. Yeah, TFK. Yeah, so once at TFK, we're going to take out a truck. You can take out an online truck or craft your own. Just remember, when you craft your own, it's very expensive. You're going to make sure it's got all the goodies on it. Yes, it can be just better to craft one. Take an online one. Problem is, sometimes you get an online one and there's no sticky cannons on it. And I think every truck, it needs a sticky cannon on it by default, at least one. I mean, 2 can be really useful, but yeah, we always want at least 1 sticky cannon on it. So what you can do is you can just recycle them, save your game, and then reload it, and that will spawn all the vehicles in the garage, or the online ones. So you can just check it again. So I've got one there, that's got a sticky cannon on and off-road tyre, so I think I'm going to take that one. Yeah, so I've got one, I guess, one for sticky cannon, that'll do, just one will be fine. Yeah, recycle everything else, guys, take out the pickup off-roader. Right, now we're going to do, so any cargo for the Lone Commander which you took from a DHV or any which you might find here, put it in the private locker. Yeah, we'll be swinging back past it later before we make our way to Lone Commander. So any cargo we have put into the private locker, we can just grab it on the way past. And you also want to take out any cargo going to, again, them preppers nearby, and take that cargo with you. Only leave the Lone Commander cargo in the private locker here. Yes, and I guess any for tar therapist as well. We can maybe leave that in the private locker too. Yep, any for tar therapist. Yeah, but any going to like the aeronautical engineer, EEO or SEO, F7, things like that. Yes, you can take them with you. Yes, and then we're also going to need some resin and some special alloy. So I'm going to take out all the crystals. Now, I'm going to let you know how much you want. So you want 640 resin and 780 special alloy. For the resin, you just want 2 320s, just 2 XL. And for special alloy, you can take out 1 480, and I think it's like a 240 and a 60 or something like that. So I'll just say again, you want 640 resin and 780 special alloy. And the orders we're taking, guys, is 581 and 585. Yeah, so orders 581 and 585 I just took. Put them in the truck as well. And then once you're ready, get on the truck yourself, guys, and let's go for a drive. Yes, orders 581, 585, put them in the truck. And you want 640 resin and 780 special alloy. And of course, any cargo going to these preppers nearby, take it with you. But any cargo going to the Lone Commander, you can take it out, but leave it in the private locker there, and we'll grab it on the way back later. Yeah, so the road is still broken. Yeah, we'll actually make this better later on, near the end of the game. Yeah, make way to the end here, and we're going to go left first and craft 2 monorails. And then after this, we've got 2 more to do. And that's every single monorail in the game. Yep, built. Yeah, there will be a lot of cargo here for Terminal Fort Not. There's like 5 pieces around the front of the bridge. But don't worry, we're going to grab it later on the way back. Yeah, careful. I can sometimes jump over that without touching it. But yeah, I'll hit my head then. So yes, here's your first monorail. So just get out the truck and build it. Shouldn't take too much. So that's 290 and 320 or something. Yep, so once you put that one online, going to get back in the truck. We're going to continue west a little bit more. Yeah, there's no enemies now for quite a while actually. There's probably no enemies actually. I was going to say almost until near the end of the game, but actually there's a order we complete for the lone commander a bit later. And I take out 12 watchers. But they're really quick to kill with the guitar. With the guitar you can just charge it up and you'll kill a watcher instantly, which is really good. On EC difficulty anyway, story. Yeah, so I'll come up here and I will make a way to aid a request to get some cargo for F7, which we will be making our way to shortly. That's it, F7 North Distro. Yep, the replica of Fragile's umbrella. Yep, it's a fake, it's not real. And once you've got that, you're going to continue west. Remember, we're going to the next monorail nearby. There is more monorails, but we've just done the ones within this chiral network. Yes, over here and keep scanning and you should see some cargo for B Pass. There it is. Yeah, nutritional drink. You have to scan, you should find that on the way to the monorail. Yep, and you'll find some more cargo for Terminal Fort Knot as well. You can take that, because we'll be swinging back past Terminal Fort Knot later on, remember? That's going to be when we're grabbing our line commander cargo as well, so I can just deliver it when we go back there. Yes, here's the other monorail. This is the last one in this chiral network. The final two monorails are in the Mr. Impossible network, which is not quite yet online. There we go, nice. Right, so once you've done so, now we're going to make our way to the adventurer, and then that'll be it for that video, guys. Yes, with the adventurer, we want to take on the order to find him again. Yeah, he's got lost again in the mountains. We're going to have to go and recover him. We're going to have to recover the recoverer. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do. Yep, on the way to adventure, you might find some lost cargo, which you can or may choose not to collect. I do end up collecting it. It's up to you if you do or not. Yes, I should have gone for the F5 one first, I think. But yeah, let's grab the Phantom Smith cargo and then go for the F5 one. Yeah, if you ever see any lost cargo, by the way, for the adventurer or Mission Impossible, make sure you take it. There will be some later which I'll be pointing out for you, but I mean, I've not found every piece. But cargo like that is very, very rare, but it will really help you in the long run. Yeah, like I say, Mission Impossible cargo or adventurer. Yeah, it's just up there on that hill. Yeah, so from here, we make our way over to B Pass. We bring B Pass online. They have a very quick order for them, which brings them up like 2 or 3 likes. Then we go to F7. From F7 we go to SEO, or do we? No, we drive past it actually. We don't actually make a stop. Yeah, we go from F7. We build, I think, 1 or 2 roads and a mine, and make our way back to Terminal Fort Knot. After Terminal Fort Knot, we make our way over to Mission Impossible. Grab a few lost cargo on the way. But yes, that's it for part 42, guys. We're going to stop here at the adventurer and we'll begin in the next one. So yes, from there I'm just going to make a manual save, and that'll be it for part 42. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in 43 tomorrow.